exactly what you are. It's Chappell Roan.
You've gagged her before we even started, Abby.
Chappell! How are you?
Oh, I'm so good. It's so good to talk to y'all again.
It is crazy. It was 5 months ago that we last spoke to you. You were in Australia doing some shows, and since then, my God, have you done a couple of things. Supported Olivia Rodrigo on her Guts tour, performed an iconic Tiny Desk concert, performed at Coachella, and released Good Luck Babe, which has charted just across the world. How would you sum up the last few months?
It's such a whirlwind. It hasn't like really hit me what's going on. I'm just like, oh, cool. I'm confused. I don't get it, But it's like so incredible.
And Coachella more recently as well. How the heck was that? Weekend 1 and weekend 2 looked incredible.
Coachella was like the epitome of Tumblr. And like and what I love about it is like there's so many girls that are still dressing like Vanessa Hudgens' Pinterest board. Like I'm like 2014, I was like, y'all are eating. Y'all like
Yes.
It felt like this year because there's been a couple of years where I remember I think it was like a Hailey Bieber or a Bella Hadid who wore like the jeans and sneakers and a basic tee to Coachella, and people were like, okay, I guess like the outlandish fits are done. No, not for Chappell Roan. You brought it back, especially weekend 2, that butterfly look. You had a very specific vision and inspiration for that look. Tell us about that.
Well, it's Lady Miss Kier's look, and it's just like a kind of a replica of that look. It was just so magical. Like I had tears in my eyes as I was walking out, and people were like cheering because I was just like, this is kind of a dream come true. Like I feel like a Disney princess right now.
And I mean, whilst performing, it's so clear that you have such a special relationship with your band as well, Eliza, Lucy, and Valeria. What do you love most about performing together?
I mean, I just love being in an all-girl band. It's so slay. And also just they are not afraid to look crazy along with me, just like with their hair, their makeup. Like, we're doing 14 festivals this year. So
Wow.
every festival, I'm like, y'all better get prepared because you're gonna be in latex or something crazy hot and whatever. Yeah, I love them so much.
So you're doing 14 festivals this year, but Coachella was your first festival.
Yes.
Wow.
Is there anything you sort of want to try? Like, now that you've done your first festival, you're like, okay, I want to try this in the next festival.
I just want to see what I can get away with.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
Oh, God, yeah.
It's like I had like a money gun on the first one. They wouldn't let me bring my bubble gun the second one, but I like blew up a bunch of pink glitter like beach balls, and they wouldn't let me throw them in the audience. So I'm like, well, maybe I'm not gonna ask next time and just do it.
I want to take it back to 2014, specifically November 2014. Troye Sivan, Australia's very own, tweets, quote, "I've had a 16-year-old girl on repeat for 2 months." Now, that 16-year-old girl was you. People have been rediscovering this. They've also rediscovered the photo of you, Troy, and Connor Franta. Iconic. Do you remember the moment that you got that recognition from Troy back in, 10 years ago?
Yes, I do. Because like all of my numbers started going up. I was just like, we couldn't believe it. And I remember meeting him and being like, wow, this is a celebrity. Like, this is amazing.
Are there any other upcoming artists at the moment that you sort of would gush about in the same way?
I'd say Hemlock Springs.
Oh.
I think it's really amazing. I mean, I love The Last Dinner Party. They're incredible. I'm so excited to see where pop is going right now. I think it's just getting more riskier and riskier, and I love that.
100%. And speaking of risky pop, let's get into the latest from Chappell Roan. We're going to be right back with her after this. You know it. You love it. Good luck, babe. On Right there. It is Good Luck, Babe, the latest from Chappell Roan, and Chappell joins us right now. Babe, this song, it has hit a chord. Do you feel like it's hit a chord more than maybe any of your other releases? It seems to have had like a really immediate effect and response.
So many things have lined up like the past year where it was like, it's the perfect storm right now. This has been in the making for a decade. Now I'm just like, okay, it's finally paying off. Like all these interviews, all this traveling, these failures of whatever actually just led up to this. And it's just, I think if this were to be happening 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, I would like actually be having panic attacks all day, but I'm having a great time.
When you first released it, you also wrote that you're sort of entering this new era of the project and I'm exploring it right along with you. Has the reaction of Good Luck, Babe shaped what will come next for you?
Good Luck Babe is like an anthemic synth pop song, and I've always been attracted to that. So I think it gets really dangerous when you're like, oh, this is working. This is obviously what people want. Let's keep doing that over and over and over again. But really what I did with Good Luck Babe is I just wrote a song that I loved. And like that is going to be the blueprint for everything else. So it inspires me to be like, oh, I can have success with something that I love, and I did not try to fit in any box. And it's like
That's your standard now. Like,
yeah,
I don't have to do
and it's
anything
like-
more or anything less.
You also worked with Justin Tranter on this track, who is an icon in and of himself. I mean, worked with the likes of Lady Gaga, Britney, Dua Lipa, Janelle Monáe, Ariana Grande, and more. What was the most valuable thing you think that Justin brought to this song?
I am obsessed with Justin's energy, and that's what I think is important to me as a songwriter, is to have fun with things. It is incredibly difficult to record and sing. We tried 4 different keys because like it didn't sound good. Like, and I still struggle. I struggle like every live performance. I panic because I'm like, this song is ridiculously hard.
It must be so fun hearing the crowd then sing that song, because the crowd can just let rip. Like if you heard Ty and I when the bridge of that song,
Oh, yeah.
when the I Told You So hits, Mama, we're breaking the windows in
Darling,
here.
we're carrying the performance.
So
if
at
you
least
need
you know
to
you
back
can do that.
down,
I told you what.
truly, Chappell Roan, honestly, we did talk a little earlier about how much, you have done and how much has been accomplished in, less than 6 months since you were here in the studio with us last November. If we were to catch up with you in another 6 months, what do you want to say that you have achieved?
I mean, I would have just done 2 or 3 tours by then. But oh my God, I just hope that I stick with that I mean what I say when I say like, I just want to release and do things that I love. And I hope that like, I don't let any of this stuff distract me from that, and like continue to work on the thing that I love the most, which is the live show. And I think that's why everything has worked, because that's what I've dedicated all my time to. And I just hope I'm putting on a better show in 6 months. Every show, I just want it to get better and better and better.
Well, we hope to see that show in Australia again very, very soon. I got a very chaotic phone call from my younger sister last week, and she was like, Chappell Roan's tour in Australia has sold out and you didn't buy me tickets. Why didn't you let me know that she was coming to Australia? And I was like, babe, that was November. You've got the dates
Honey,
wrong.
I was like, when am I going to Australia?
Chappell's come and gone.
She was like, oh, I didn't check the dates. You're so right. That was 2023. But when you are back in Australia, you'll know, we'll know, the listeners will know, we'll all be across it. But for now, Chappell, we're just loving everything that you're doing, everything you're releasing. We're soaking it up. And we hopefully cannot wait to talk to you again very, very soon.
I appreciate y'all so much. I love talking. I remember this interview went back in November and walking out and being like, those were the most normal DJs I've ever met.
Triple gay, baby,
like-
triple gay.
Triple gay.
I was like, Jesus Christ. Thank God that was normal. Yes, I love y'all. Thank you for so much support. I adore you.
Oh, you're so
We
sweet.
can't wait for you to get back.
Thank you so much.
3 in the morning,